big responsibility come with saying my body, my temple. I don't drink, I don't smoke. Like I done became so boring to all of the wrong people. But I'm so interesting to all of the right people. Anything that make me uncomfortable or a challenge, man, if it ain't rough, it ain't us. So sometimes we have psychological challenges, sometimes we have emotional challenges, sometimes we have physical challenges. So listen, I gotta learn from what I learn what I need from this situation. Whether it's uncomfortable, unfortunate, look for the positive lining in it and move on.
Let's see if this holds. We're gonna do our best. I had to rig this phone. Hopefully it does not fall. I had to rig it like really bad. So heading off to the gym. Today's day 2 of the comeback. And it is raining out. It's raining really not bad, but it's definitely raining. You see how cloudy it is outside. It's pretty bad. Cloudy, rainy. But we ain't gonna let that stop us. Can't let nothing stop us from our goals, y'all. Anyways, so a nice I got up early, had a nice warm shower, and then I ate first, then took a shower, then I took a nap. Let me tell you the benefits of that sequence right there for the first thing in the morning before you hit the gym. I feel personally that doing that before you go to the gym in the morning is the most beneficial thing for you. In my opinion, that's what I think. The reason being is because you get some food in your body, a little bit of energy, even though I said I don't eat in the morning. Some mornings I don't eat before I train, that is true. Because I'm on a trying to stay lean and whatnot. So some mornings if I feel good, I won't eat. I'll just go right to the gym. And some mornings like this morning I felt kind of like oh, you know when your body's craving food and you're starving because you start getting like shortness of breath and all that stuff. So I was like, yeah, I need some food in my body. So we got some food in us. I only had like some egg whites, a little bit of egg whites. That was about it. And this gym is hopefully it's not too packed. Hopefully, we'll see. It looks a little packed. Just to have something in my body because we don't want to feel depleted while we're training completely and then feel ruin our workouts. So that's what we did. And the reason why I believe training in the morning is beneficial is because once you get a little bit of food in you, I took a shower. The shower is the most important thing out of everything because when you shower, you're basically pre-warming your muscles up. You don't have to come in here and do a bunch of. I mean, you still should warm up regardless, but you don't have to like go crazy with the warm ups because you already warming your muscles, your joints, in a nice warm shower, and then you take a little nap. I took a little nap, probably like a half-hour nap, and then I'm like, I woke up ready to go. So morning showers, morning workouts are very beneficial. Not to mention throughout the whole day, you get to fuel your body and recover throughout the whole day. Rather than you working out at night, I mean, it's the opposite, but I just feel like the morning's a little bit more beneficial. That's just me. Uh, so we're at the gym. So today we're gonna go train some. Like I said, I'm still going through the motions. So it's the first week, second day. I'm gonna do some side delts. I'm gonna do some rear front delts and rear delts, and then we're gonna move over to some triceps, and we're gonna do. I don't know. I think we're gonna do some rope cable pushdowns, and then end off with some parallel dips on a bench. with my body weight because it's a good way to burn out. So that's what I have in mind, anyways. We'll see when we get there how we feel and everything else. Then we'll take it from there. So, but we're gonna go in here. We're gonna get this workout in, and stay tuned towards the end of the video because towards the end of the video, that's when I'm gonna be dropping all my gems. So all my tips, everything. So stay tuned to the end. I appreciate everybody for watching. Like I said, so we're going in right now. See y'all in there. I don't know if you guys can see me, but hopefully you can. I'm warming up with the 15s to start with and see how it feels. 15s might be a little too light, but we're gonna go slow and controlled. So I'm gonna do 15 to 20 reps, 2 to 3 sets here, just to start. And I like the sitting down bilateral rows the most because you can really isolate the side delts and you can limit the swinging. You can limit the swinging on the movement. So keep the movement as stiff as possible, as still as possible, and really try to isolate them. And the things with side delts is cool because the side delts is what gives you that V taper, that width, make your body, your shoulders look wide, your frame look wide. So let's hit these right now. Felt pretty good. Felt pretty good. So now we're gonna hit the 20s. Pyramid up in weight. I'm trying to keep it in the 20 rep range. So, and dumbbells are, especially if you're just getting in the game or you take some time off, dumbbells or free weights is the best thing to do. You're gonna get the best results from them. They just hit the body differently than locked in machines. There's nothing wrong with machines. Machines have their place, and I will be doing them. But when you're just starting out, dumbbells, barbells, the best way to start. So let's get this second set. I'm dropping my arms. I do want to keep the arms dropped and just focus on side delts and lead with your elbows. Ah, act like you're pouring a glass of water when you come up to. Oh shit. Also with these, if you want to go up, you don't want to go up too high because if you go up too high, you'll start engaging the traps, and you don't want to do that. You're trying to keep it all on the side delt, so you just want to go above right to like here. That's fine, as long as you contract them side delts. But we're gonna go up again. Do one more set here. So since it's little warm-up sets, we don't count warm-up sets as the working sets. The working sets started the last set. So this is the second working set, and we'll do one more. All right. Ah, 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 ah. Oh yeah. Oh, right there, I went to a failure. I'm going to failure because you can go to failures on side delts because you can just drop them. But anything like on bench press or free weight movements like shoulder press, compound movements, you got to be careful with that, especially if you have no spotter. Do one more working set, and then we'll go to the next exercise. All right, so front delts over here, dumbbell front lateral lat, dumbbell front raises for the front delts. A lot of people do these wrong too. You know, they go up too far and they engage the lats. I mean, engage the traps. All you gotta do is go up to shoulder length up here, and if you slightly bend over a little bit, you can really engage them and really emphasize them the most. You want to squeeze and contract these. I'm doing 15 to 20 and 2 to 3 sets here. So lean over a little bit. You don't have to go like this. Just lean over a little bit. Right the shoulder width, shoulder shoulder height. Ah, whew, that was good. I don't know why a lot of people think I like doing front delts for some reason. I don't know why. It's like a major portion of your delts, especially bodybuilders that are. I see a lot of bodybuilders neglect their front. They don't do front delt raises. It's weird. Got to get all three heads, side, front, back. I mean, at least that's how I was taught. Old school training, man. So, second set. Yeah. All right, so. All right, well, let's start right here. All right, so right here, we're gonna do some rear delts. We're gonna do it on a preacher. Well, we're gonna do it on an incline bench, facing the opposite way. Lay on it, and we're gonna do rear delts with it. And always focus on contracting and squeezing the muscle. That's the main thing. And it's a good angle because you can get your arms to really hang, and then when you come up, you get that good squeeze. It's a good angle right here. One of my favorite go-tos. But I'm gonna do two or three sets here, two or three working sets, and then we'll move on to the next thing, which will be triceps. So stay tuned. All right. Oh, oh shit. Oh, oh. Really want to focus on controlling that weight, contracting and squeezing every rep. I'm gonna stay right there. You don't need to go heavy on these. You can. If you're really trying to put on that mass and size, but I'm not doing that right now, as y'all know. So even at 15 and 20, I don't need to go high. Heavy on these compound movements. You trying to put on mass, you definitely want to go heavy on. That is a must. But let's get into set two. Ah. Oh. Oh. Another thing I forgot to mention is you always want to do the compound movements first before you do accessory movements. It's how you get the most out of it and most bang for your buck. Doing these accessory movements first is gonna put you at a disadvantage. So I suggest to definitely put these towards the end of your workout and after your compound movements to get the best results. So yeah. All right, we're gonna go to the next exercise now. All right, so I lied. I'm gonna do some V-bar rope push downs because it's already right here, and I feel like switching it up in the waist. So I'm gonna start with some V-bar push downs. We're gonna do 15 to 20 reps. Squeeze and contract the muscle. Only difference between the V-bar and the rope bar is you just get to pull it apart more. V-bar is already kind of pulled apart, so it's the same movement throughout, but you're hitting the same outer head of the tricep regardless. So I mean, no matter what, you're still hitting outer head. So let's go. Let's do this. Oh. pretty good. I go up a little bit. See, with these, you can push down pretty fast, but on these, since you're coming up, you want to kind of go slow. You want to control these reps. You can throw the weight around, of course, but you're gonna get more benefit out of it if you actually control the repetition. Trust me. Been in this game for a long time, and I've done it all. Everything you can think of, I've done. Lifting wise. Oh shit! Wow, burns. Oof, really burns. I'm gonna do one more here, and then we're gonna go to the bench dips, and I'm gonna show you how we burn out with that old school style. So, I'll see you on the next exercise. I mean, so I was gonna find a regular bench, but this is pretty cool right here because I got the don't pay no gain sign in front of me, and there's nobody around this area. So we're just gonna do uh, 20 reps or more, 2 to 3 sets, burn them out, old school style. So I'll show you right now. I'll just do this one maybe. That right here like this. Ah, 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 hey, ah. Oh shit. Whoa. Yeah, that's hard. That's pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. That was hard. Holy shit. I haven't done those in so long. Dude, those are so hard to do. I barely got 20. Wow. Those just shows we need to. I'm gonna have to do some of these more often. Wow. Shit. These are so fucking hard, man. I almost. I'm not gonna say I don't want to do them, but they're hard. I don't even know if I'll be able to get 20 again, but I'm gonna try. I don't want to strain too much neither. So we'll see what we can do. Oh. Oh, fuck. Wow. Oh, shit. Wow. Yeah. 15 on that one. I'm not surprised. Like I said, these are not easy to do by any means. So I think these are good here. I'm good right now with this. I'm satisfied with this. I'm gonna move. I think we're gonna call it here. Feeling a little strain in my chest right now, which I don't like the feel of. So I'm gonna call this workout right here, and let's go pose down. Pose down. Let's go see the results if we have any results. You know, or what we got. Let's see what we got. So let's see. All right, so it's a little closer actually. All right, so we finished the workout. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see. Feeling pumped. Definitely feeling pumped. Um, I feel all right. Feel a little exhausted, of course, but let's see what we got going on. See the rear delts? These rear delts over here, this over here, you want this to come out further than your triceps if you can. And you want your delts to be round. Obviously, I don't got much going on right now because I just started. But the goal is to get these rear delts out more than the triceps. And pretty much about it. Got a little line going on. Pretty good pump. Pretty good pump. I'm still learning how to pose, y'all. Still learning how to pose, so give me some time. As things go on, we're gonna get better anyways. Pretty good workout. We didn't do anything substantial because we're still just starting, trying to get the feel of things. But we did the best we could with what we had, and that's all you can do. I mean, we have a lot to work with still. We have a lot more to come. So we're gonna go over the workout in the car. So I'll see y'all in the car. Let me throw my shirt back on. Get ready to get out of here. That was a pretty sufficient workout. I cannot lie. Considering we didn't do any compound movements, not yet, anyways. But you guys gotta understand, as time goes on, as I get better, things get better. The workouts are gonna get better and better. This is just the beginning. So I know, guys, everyone's like, "Oh, it's kind of boring," but listen, man. Progression, man. Slow and steady wins the race. Before you know it, we're gonna be doing some real killer workouts and looking crazy. But it's gonna take a little bit of time because we don't want to rush into anything. And we're doing this naturally too. Like I said before, no, nothing against all the enhanced guys and all that, and but we're trying to be as healthy as possible while we do this. And for those that are natural, I suggest stay natural for as long as you can before you even decide to go down that road. I've never been down that road, but I've seen a lot of people pass away and have a lot of issues in life that people nowadays don't want to talk about when it comes to bodybuilding. So, yeah, you'll get the quick glamour and glitz for the time being, and you'll blow up fast because that's what the internet wants to see nowadays. But you gotta understand at what risk. You're gonna be putting your health at a whole bunch of risks that you're gonna wish you didn't do when you get a little bit older. Because it doesn't take long, my friends. And I'm telling you, the decisions you're gonna regret. Because you can become whatever from social media by doing what everyone else is doing. But what good is it if your health is at risk and your health is shit? It doesn't make any sense. It's counterproductive. So, anyways, I want to talk about a couple things to help you guys out. Number one is I don't suggest anybody to be doing my workouts how I'm doing them unless they have been working out for a long time and you've already built a foundation. Unless you're a female. If you're a female, that's fine. But male wise, if you're trying to put on muscle and put on some mass and size, I don't suggest and I don't advise you to do this because it's you don't want to get cut because there's nothing to cut. I tried to use the one, but it didn't work. My buddy over there, he's doing the mailman. Oh boy. But I hope my horn's working. The hell? Try to beat my horn. Okay, it is working. So, yeah, if you're starting off with weightlifting, I suggest you to put as much mass and size on as you possibly can before you start cutting. And the way to do that is lift heavy ass weights, do heavy compound movements, such as, I gotta go to the grocery store. What am I doing? I gotta get groceries. Such as, your typical barbells, dumbbells, shoulder press, bench press, squats, deadlifts is cool, but I honestly, I've done deadlifts and I didn't see it really do much for me, just to be honest with you. Because you give you a thicker back, probably. Does it make you stronger on bench and everything else? That's debatable because I didn't really see a difference when I was at my strongest, and my heaviest, and my biggest. Just being honest. So I think T-bar rows and all those other movements are good for building the thickness in the back. And that's how I always got a big back. Dumbbell rows, barbell rows, everything free weights, man. You want to stick to free weights and basics when you're trying to put on that muscle mass. Then when you reach your goal, you should always have a goal, especially with weightlifting. When you reach your goal weight or your goal physique for bulkness or for mass, muscle mass, when you say, oh, you know what? I think this is pretty good right here, which it's going to take a while, especially if you have a fast metabolism. Depends on your metabolism too. Usually it takes for me, it took me about 3 to 5 years to really get that good solid mass that I wanted. So when you cut down and you start doing the high reps and, everything else, you can cut up all that muscle and you can see all the muscle you got. You can just define it. But until then, you can incorporate the high reps, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you can't. But your main focus should be on to put as much muscle mass as possible. And by doing that is the 8 to 10 rep range. It's going to build endurance, muscle mass, and all around muscle. So that's what I would advise. Like I said, I've been in this game for a long time and I'm natural. So the results speak for itself. So if I can do this and get results, I'm telling you, guys, I take my word for it. What I've been doing the whole 6 months since I haven't been training is I've been doing nothing but cardio. I've done cardio every other day, and I've been eating super clean. My meals consist of chicken, brown wild rice, and vegetables for my last supper, or turkey, wild brown rice, and vegetables for my supper. I eat like a dog. I literally eat like a dog. I eat the same meals consistently every day, 3 times a day. I only eat 3 meals a day because I'm going to be in a deficit. Could I eat more? I could probably eat more and get away with it, but I found what works for my body is 3 meals a day. And with that, like I said, that's worked the best for me. Shitty parking, by the way. For breakfast, I'll have egg whites, turkey bacon, cup of egg whites, turkey bacon. Then I'll have for lunch, I'll have a turkey sandwich on Dave's Killer Bread or a tuna sandwich with a banana. And then I'll wait till lunch to eat again. And then I usually don't eat after 6 or 7 o'clock, which, I don't know. It works for me. But I suggest anybody, if you are going to eat late, just do protein and veggies. The best thing for your body. I mean, you can add a fat in there to help it digest slow while you're sleeping, but just try to eat at least 2 hours before bed. Don't eat and then go right to sleep because your body's going to think you have energy in your body. You're not going to get a good sleep. You may or may not. It's a roll of the dice. But I'm just telling you what I've been doing. Also, the goals for my body is I'm trying to get bigger biceps, but cut. I want to get bigger shoulders, but cut. Triceps, I want them to cut up. and I want to keep everything else down, waist down. I just want to get cut up overall and bring up certain body parts that I'm lagging on. So that's my goal. And this is very interesting because I've never just focused on this purely by itself. So this is going to be new for me, and it's going to be very interesting. And for those of you that come along, you get to see my process, the progress while I'm going through this, and hopefully everything goes fairly well, and we don't have any crazy mishaps where I have to stop the channel for any odd reason or anything. So I'm praying and hoping that that doesn't happen, and we can have a good run, and how I can help you guys out the best of my ability. So I gotta go in the store and get some egg whites. I've been going through egg whites like crazy. I don't know if they're gonna have turkey bacon here, but I'm gonna see if they have any. And I guess one or two other things I need. Oh, so I need tuna and I need turkey, of course. But yeah, Sunday I usually have a cheat day. I eat what I want, and I try to be within reason. I actually switched my cheat day to a workout day. So Sunday I would always take off and never do anything. And I notice when I eat, I can't really eat that good. And so what I do is I want to start training on Sunday and do my biggest body parts on Sunday, so that way when I do cheat, it's not as bad. So I'll do legs and back on Sunday. That's the goal. And then every other day is cardio. And Saturday I take off to rest. And also to add on top of everything else, like as long with along with the heavy lifting and the weight training put on mass, you have to eat solid food. You got to eat a lot of protein. Protein is a staple to everything in fitness and just everyday life. If you don't have an adequate amount of protein in your diet, you're not going to recover. Your body's not going to heal or feel good. You need the protein. And if you can do a pound of protein per body weight, I mean, gram of protein per pound of body weight, that's the most adequate way for recovery. You need more than that. If you eat more than that, you're going to put on more muscle. But to keep the same, you have to eat the same amount of protein grams per pound of body weight. That's the most important thing. That's the key element to this whole thing. And you're putting on size, you better be eating more than your body weight, protein gram wise. So if you weigh 240 pounds, you should be eating at least 280 grams of protein a day. That's going to allow you to put on more muscle, recover faster, everything else. So, red meat, chicken, steak, turkey, fish. Fish is more for like leaning out and stuff. But for mass, I'd say chicken, steak is the most important one. Whole eggs. When I was at my biggest, 300 pounds, and trying to be the biggest and the strongest I could possibly be, I was eating 12 whole eggs every morning. I was eating chicken and rice, 2 T-bone steaks a day with rice, white rice. And let me tell you something. Not only was I the strongest, my testosterone was the highest it ever was, ever. So I'm telling you, just them 12 eggs alone in the morning, my testosterone was through the roof. Now, cutting and leaning and all that shit, you kind of got to dial that back, and it's the complete opposite. You want to stay towards the more lean meats. We already know chicken, fish, turkey, lean meats. Can you eat red meat? You can, but I mean, me personally, I love red meat, but right now, I have it like once in a while. I've been eating more chicken and turkey. I don't even eat fish no more because I had a bad experience with fish, but those are the staples right now, and vegetables too. The vegetables is going to give you volume in your food and help you feel full longer. So that's definitely key because I used to just eat the protein and rice, and I wonder why I'm still starving after I eat because I didn't have enough veggies to fill me up. Pause. So all these things you got to take into account. And as long as you stay consistent, like I always will say every video, and you stay consistent, you put in the work, and you got to think as food is actually more important than the weightlifting and training. If your diet is not on point and you're not consistent with it, your progress is going to vary. Your weight training, your strength, everything is gonna vary. It's gonna go up and down, up and down. You know, you're not gonna be strong all the time, of course. That's not how life works. You're gonna have days where you feel weak or you don't feel like going, but that's when you gotta push through and you gotta, because it all adds up in the end. But what I'm saying is the more consistent you are with your sleep, your diet, your training, that's all gonna get you to where you wanna go and help you reach your goal. Supplements is cool, but you once you diet, you want to dial in your diet and consistency first before you start adding in supplements and then all that other shit. That comes after you already dialed everything in. That's just a little cherry on top of the sundae. So keep that in mind. I'm trying to think of what else. Trying to think. Yeah, so that's all I can think of right now. And I'll have another video Sunday for you guys. So, or Monday, depends on what day. But yeah, I just freestyle this stuff pretty much. I just want to help y'all, and I want everybody to win and reach their goals. And I'm showing you that it can be done naturally. You don't have to be enhanced. You don't have to take steroids. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You can, it's your prerogative. But just remember, there's always a price to pay when it comes to that. And yeah, so, but it can be done without it. Appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Out of here. Peace. Also, one more thing, cardio is very important. I think everybody should be doing cardio at least 2 to 3 times a week. Cardio is like the most important thing for your heart health and for your whole body. Cardio is the most important key element to weight training. Not only is it going to help you build more muscle and speed up your metabolism, but it's just overall you're not going to be winded in your sets, and it's going to help us with longevity, with a lot of things, I'm telling you. So make sure y'all do your cardio too. Cardio is very important. I do my cardio every other day.